Mindrash Productions. This is Football Thoughts. Arsenal 1, Manchester City 1 full-time score. Yeah, man. All I can say is, hey, I was so surprised by the tactics from both managers. Yeah. But reading the stats, 12 to 5 shots, Arsenal, 3-3, even on target, 67 possession to 33, Arsenal. Big surprise. 582 passes to 300, Arsenal. And just from reading those stats, you can tell that, Pep wanted to score the first goal and close up sharp, which is something we never see from Pep Guardiola. Pep Guardiola usually holds up possession, has the most passes, and wants to control the game. But, when he went 1-0 up, I kind of saw from his substitutions that he was trying to go defensive, bringing on Matisse Nunes, Nico Gonzalez, Nathan Ike, and John Stones. The only attacker he ever brought on was Savinho. So, this is something that we've never seen Pep Guardiola do. But, if he can switch up his system and make the right subs, why can't this cokehead Ruben Amorim do the same thing for Manchester United? If Mikel Arteta can switch up his tactics and bring on more attackers when he's behind, why can't Ruben Amorim do the same thing? Yeah. Haaland got that first goal, well taken goal. And, this guy, Alan Haaland, just scores against everyone. He's got like 8 goals against top 6 teams in only 4 years or 2 years, I think. Some ridiculous record like that, man. Man's a poacher, I don't like him as a player, as a complete player, but as a striker, hey, he does his job. What can we complain about? Reinders is supreme in this game. My man of the match for me. Got the assist, just control the tempo in the midfield, dictate the passing, dictate the rules of engagement in creating chances for his teammates. And you need a midfielder like Reinders, man, especially going attacking. Bernardo Silva stunk up the place. Rodri did his job because Rodri's Rodri. Phil Foden and Dogu. This was Dogu's best game in the Man City shirt. Very direct, linking up play, setting up passes. My only concern with Dogu is that he doesn't know how to hold up play, man. He's got no strength on the ball. He's just getting tackled by Timber one way there. And overall, City just, they set up shop very well. They handled the Arsenal attack very well. And coming to Arsenal, Victor Gyökeres has no first touch, people. This is the white version. This guy does look like Jack Swagger for the WWE fans, but this is the white version of Romelu Lukaku in the flesh. No first touch, can play behind the goal. He can play with his back and against the goal. This guy is more of a directive, counter-attacking player. In a team like Barcelona, he would peak. But because Arsenal are like slow build up and build up possession, it's just not going to suit his style of play. And you can't blame him because Mikel Arteta is a terrorist, guys. But overall, he's not going to have a good season. Noni Marioko, Arsenal's best player attackingly. I don't know why they subbed him off for Saka because Saka is just looking like an old man after that injury. He's not running the same. His tracking back is not the same. And he's not more directive as Nani. Nani was trying to create some chances for Arsenal. And then when Saka comes on, he just passes the ball back, gets the ball, passes the ball back. Like he's not making anything happen like how Nani did. And I thought that sub was ridiculous. Bringing on Eze, cool, and Martinelli, who got the equalizer, and Ethan Nawari, which is very weird for Arteta because usually when he's behind, when he's ahead, he brings out more defenders to set up shop when he's 1-0 ahead. But against Arsenal, the team that just relies on set pieces, you have to score first because they got no attack. They got no cohesive attack that can lead them to natural goals from their wingers or strikers. Martin Zubimendi, he was the CDM, I guess. Mikel Moreno, Like he's just a shadow version of himself than he was last season because he's not playing as a striker. We know as a midfielder he's trash. Declan Rice is trash. Um, Listen, Ricardo, you know, he played very well. And like his passing is ridiculous. Kolavlari, his passing is just supreme. I mean, that's how he passed it to Gabriel Martinez. And I think last week also he made a pass to one of the players also. Man, this guy he's got good passing, but as a defender, he's trash. You know, um, Arsenal's defense uh, don't look good. Don't look like a title-winning defense, in my opinion, because defense does win you championships. But overall, man, Mikel Arteta set up the team very negative. You know, four center backs, four, four DMs. I mean, three DMs in the midfield. You know how you're supposed to win a league setting up like that. You know, no bravery, just cowardly behavior, man. You can't win anything setting up a team like this, man. Because you can't rely on Trossard and Noni Madioko to give you goals to an attacker that doesn't know how to create his own goals. If anything, Arsenal should have signed Isak because Isak can play this football better than this Victor Gyökeres can. You know, in big games like this, Gyökeres disappears. He disappeared against United, disappeared against City, disappeared against Liverpool. You know, he's gonna have a slumber of a season, even though he's got more goals than my striker, Benjamin Sesko. But overall, you know, this game was competitive. As soon as, you know, Arteta brought in more attackers, Pep Guardiola subbed off his attackers for defenders to set up shop, you know, because he needed to win this game after losing 2 games in a row, you know. If he had any chance of being still staying in the title race, he had to win this game. And he took it personally with the mind games in the press conference and the 1-0 and the defensive substitutions. Typical Pep Guardiola masterclass. What do you guys think? This is Red God TV.